Okay, the next Goodwill find, and again, watch the video. I didn't find these, purchased a lot of this stuff from someone else who found these over the course of a long time. That's a Technics SL B202. So on these Technics, a couple of things you want to check first. Well, Stella wants to join me in the garage. Let me grab her real quick. If you haven't seen or heard my dogs in the videos, they like to pester me when I'm in the garage. So she just walks around for 5 minutes, then she wants to go back inside. So anyway, hinges, right? So these are the tabs that lock it to the hinges. These are broken off inside of the hinges that are on the turntable plinth. Now I've actually repaired these successfully using the baking soda super glue trip, and I'm going to try that with these. And I may just have to pull these out and try to get them from the bottom or something. Hopefully someone didn't try to glue these together and glue these in there. No, they're loose. I'm going to remove those. I might, if I flip it over, they may come out. Should remove the plinth. Okay, looks like I'm going to be able to get one out. And there's Stella already wanting, no, there's Ralph wanting to come out here. Alright, what'll actually make this easier is if I pop these out. So there are locking tabs on these hinges, and the way you remove those is put this in frame. See a little tab, there's a little post, little tab there. You push that tab over if you can. And that little screwdriver's not going to work. Oh, it's going to make a liar out of me. Okay, actually a little bit of surgery. Had dogs barking, had all sorts of stuff. So I flipped this over to remove the tabs, or to remove the hinges, and I couldn't get the tabs free, so, but this one did move. So I'm just kind of working these out, and hopefully I can reattach these. Those are in there real tight. Reattach these to the dust cover. Again, I've done it in the past. I have a video where I did that before. Okay, so this one has the melted belt syndrome, which is going to be really common on these. So, and I don't know if I have a belt for this or not. I'll have to check. May have to buy one. Just kind of remove as much of this as I can, and I want to do a quick kind of function check. Oh man, that is... Nope, that motor's toast. Oh, okay. That motor's gonna have to be serviced for sure. See if it spins. Spins. Super weak. And there's a lot of noise there. So we're gonna have to break that motor apart, figure out what's going on with it. So before I do anything else, before I even think about the dust cover, I need to look at this motor and address that issue first. Because no sense in going any further if this has a bum motor that can't be repaired. I don't remember the model of the last motor that I did. Might have been the same say the same Technics turntable, but they made 500 million different variations. Well, maybe not 500 million. At least 50 to, I'd say at least 50 different variations of belt drive and direct drive turntables. Alright, so here's where the motor sits. I'm going to remove this board, flip it over. I have done one of these before. Actually, I've done a couple of these. I just don't know if I've recorded that. There's some goo here holding these wires in place. Alright. Okay, there's the motor. A couple of screws. And I think I have to desolder this. Yeah. Alright, so let me heat up my soldering iron and desoldering tool. There's the bracket. And so this pulley will have to come off of here. And I'm going to use a real scientific method of measuring the gap. It's it. Kind of tooth number 4. On that. A couple of ways to get these off. Spoons are very, very useful to pull these off of there. Kind of like this. Sometimes that one doesn't want to budge. May have to use some heat on this. Get that off there. Yeah, I may have to use a little bit of heat. There we go. So I'm just using the spoons to wedge that up. This is also the way you can adjust a pulley on a Thorns turntable. There we go. Oh man, that one was tough. There's the pulley. Alright, I'm going to have to give, my desoldering tool might be alright. That's it. Because I think this IC is not a part of the motor, but I may be wrong. It's not. There's still something holding on this side. And what I want to do when I pull this off of here is mark the position of the motor. So we've got, I'm just going to put kind of a red dot here, a red dot here, and a red dot here. So that way I know how everything is going to be aligned when I put it back in there. Alright, I'm going to move the turntable, take the shroud off the motor, and we'll pop this open and see what's going on with the motor.